Hello my dear friends and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. In today's video we have a huge update for Ahsoka Tano. We're also going to be talking about the Book of Boba Fett and more. Before we dive into it my friends, please may I ask you to hit that big red subscribe button down below if you've not done so already, and also be sure to give that bell a good old tickle to be alerted each and every time that I post a new video. So without much further ado and without any more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into it. So we're going to start with an amazing update for Ahsoka Tano. Recently we've been speaking a lot about her spin-off series because we did get some amazing casting news, but today we have an update concerning when the character is going to appear next. In the latest Fat Man Beyond podcast, Mark Bernardin told Kevin Smith that he wanted to cast Rosario Dawson in his short film shooting this December, but couldn't because she'll be busy filming Star Wars in Manhattan Beach, the location of the volume where they're currently filming The Mandalorian Season 3. Now this seems to confirm that Ahsoka is going to be in The Mandalorian Season 3 before she appears in her own series, which goes into production next spring. Now of course there is the possibility that this is for the Ahsoka series and it's going into production sooner than we thought, but it's not very likely. Filoni and Favreau are busy with The Mandalorian at the moment and they would not film two shows at once. The logistics just don't make sense. We've got to wonder why Ahsoka would be back for Season 3. This is really unexpected because after her appearance in Season 2, we assumed that we wouldn't see her again until her own spin-off, particularly after she name-dropped Grand Admiral Thrawn and her quest was made clear. Since we know nothing about the plot for The Mandalorian Season 3 yet, it's way too soon to speculate why Ahsoka would be back. We know that Star Wars Ahsoka is a spin-off of The Mandalorian, so there could be some story overlap, and the question I'm asking myself is, could Din Djarin run into Ahsoka in her search for Thrawn? And a bigger question, is he going to be a part of her journey? Given this new information, I'm now very curious to see how things are going to come together across both shows. But Ahsoka returning for Season 3 is a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. In the fandom, we like to say that the bulk of Ahsoka's story was in the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels, but I do think they have major plans for her going forward, and in my opinion, and I've mentioned this before, she's going to come across Grogu again and meet Luke Skywalker. And now that we know Hayden Christensen is going to appear in the Ahsoka show, if he's going to appear as a Force ghost, I wonder if he's going to reveal some important information about the child. After all, Anakin would have been at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant at the same time as Grogu. And speaking of Anakin, they also have some major plans for his character going forward, either as a post-return of the Jedi Force ghost, or retrospectively adding to his story in flashbacks to the Clone Wars, or when he was Vader. We can only speculate at this time. So really exciting stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So now my dear friends, we're going to move on and talk about the Book of Boba Fett. Jordan Mason, the famous leaker and editor-in-chief of Cinelinx, has teased just how big some of the cameos in the Book of Boba are going to be. In a tweet that he posted yesterday to mark 2 months until the Book of Boba drops, he seemed very excited about who is going to appear in the series. And this matches all of the rumours and reports that we've heard over the last year. It is set to be a very cameo-heavy series, but I suppose it's all about which ones were accurate and just how significant they're going to be. Some of the big rumours include Bosk, Cad Bane, and the folks over at Tatooine seem to believe that Han and Luke are going to appear, and we have had a bunch of others. Again, nobody knows for certain, but we'll know when the show drops. Either way, the reputable leakers in this community are all certain that there are going to be some very impressive surprises. Even Robert Rodriguez himself, the showrunner of the series, has hyped it time and time again and says it over-delivers. If any of the rumours are true, then he's absolutely right about that. And even if they're not, I really don't care as long as the plot is solid. So even if we don't get any of the rumoured cameos, I'm happy with that. I want a series that focuses on Boba and Fennec that does justice to the bounty hunter's reputation. The rest is just the cherry on top. I've said it before and I'll say it again here, they need to start marketing the series because at the moment it rests on fans to create excitement because Lucasfilm have not put out anything yet apart from a poster. Disney Plus Day is 2 weeks away and we'll no doubt get something then, but I can't wait for the hype to finally feel real. When I mentioned this in a previous video, some people were saying that the show doesn't need hype because everyone is excited for a Boba Fett show. While I do see their point of view, Lucasfilm still need to push it and give us a reason to be excited. Yes, it's a Boba Fett series, yes, it's connected to The Mandalorian, but we have no idea what the show is going to be about, what Boba is going to be up to, or what the feel of the show generally is going to feel like. They need to give us something, but I suppose we're too close to Disney Plus Day for anything to drop until then. But you never know, we might get another poster or something small. I'm super pumped for the series, and as I say, I am working on a big project that I will release in the build up to the Book of Boba. It's a special Boba Fett video, and it's going to be introduced by someone very special. So finally, my dear friends, we're going to be talking about some good news for fans of the James Luceno Plagueis novel. As you all know, or as you should know by now, it's my favourite Star Wars book, but unfortunately, it's not canon. Thankfully though, in the new book Secrets of the Sith, which in all fairness has been controversial with some of its information, some of the Darth Plagueis novel has been canonised. In Darth Plagueis, we learn how a young royal of Naboo, Sheev Palpatine, rose in the ranks of politics before becoming a senator. Until now, this was Legends material, just like the rest of the novel, but the new canon book Secrets of the Sith have recanonized some of these details and brought it back into his official backstory. Now, I will say that Secrets of the Sith retcons when Palpatine killed his master. In the new book, it happens way before the Phantom Menace, which does not line up with James Luceno's novel. Let's see what this article has to say about it, and then we're going to look at the direct quote from Secrets of the Sith. While much of Emperor Palpatine's expanded universe backstory has been left in Legends, Star Wars canon has brought back one part of it via a tie-in book. And this is the direct quote. After centuries in the shadows, the Sith were poised to emerge once more. As a dark apprentice, I sensed that the Galactic Republic was in disarray. Its delegates held no interest in the common good. They would be easy targets for my influence. Serving as senator, I manipulated their greed in my favour. With each new act of legislation, I rose through their ranks. Total control of the galaxy's governing body drew even closer. But ascension in the Senate would not be enough. My master Darth Plagueis had served his purpose. I struck him down, claiming my place as the one true master of the Sith. So as you can see, the methodology of Palpatine rising through the ranks very much fits in with the Darth Plagueis Legends book, which saw him being taken under the tutelage of Darth Plagueis and begin to make his way up the political ladder, manipulating those he needed to and killing those he couldn't manipulate. This included killing Naboo's senator so that he could take his place and further rise up. So as I say, the difference between canon and legends, aside from the latter being more fleshed out, is the matter of when Palpatine killed Darth Plagueis. In the novel, it's around the time of the Battle of Naboo, placing it firmly during the events of the Phantom Menace. But this book, Secrets of the Sith, is claiming that Palpatine killed him much earlier, when he was still rising up the ranks of politics. Let me know your thoughts of this in the comments down below. I did go through some other aspects of Secrets of the Sith in a Darth Plagueis video recently, but I want to know if you guys have read either book. Have you read Darth Plagueis? If you haven't, I really recommend it. And have you checked out Secrets of the Sith? Let me know your thoughts of this and all of what we spoke about in today's video in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this one, my dear friends, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and a massive welcome if you are. And also, if you're feeling generous and you want to contribute to the channel while also getting access to a bunch of other videos, then check out my Patreon. The link is down there in the description. But otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing day. May the Force be with you. I'm Star Wars Meg, and I'll see you tomorrow.